At Openshop, we're excited to be launching Westinghouse, a brand synonymous with solid, reliable appliances that get the job done. Westinghouse is a brand that's recognised around the world, and for more than 130 years, people have counted on Westinghouse to always be there for them. They build dependable, affordable products that help people lead richer, fuller lives. From slow-cooking gourmet meals to creating healthy air-fried foods, it's time to get creative in the kitchen. These appliances are great for amateur cooks, right through to seasoned chefs and everyone in between. Westinghouse, now available at Openshop.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to a very special Friday Night Live show. Gabby and I are very excited, to say the least, as we bring you an incredible Westinghouse Opti-Fryer this hour that you're going to absolutely love. Now, this can fry, it can cook, it can grill, it can do everything you need, up to 70% less fat. Get those foods that you love without the guilt of the fat underneath. And you're buying Westinghouse, guys. This is a brand and a name you can trust. You probably have a Westinghouse product in your house now. Millions of people do in Australia and around the globe. Now, Gabby, I'm going to introduce you as the air fryer woman because you know your air fryers, and this is an Opti-Fryer that I know that you are loving.
I am. Look, I've got to say, I'm surprised at how incredible it is because I did launch the world's first air fryer on home shopping here in Australia and sold tens and tens and tens and tens of thousands. I know my air frying technology now. This at that price, I thought surely, you know, look, it's probably going to be value for money. It's probably going to be okay. It's amazing. It's incredible. I'm actually shocked at how good it is. It's all the flavours of fried food without all the fat. It's speedy. It's safe cooking. The dial is really easy to use. You turn it around. It turns itself back to zero. We're talking about freezer to the Opti-Fry.
Yeah, that's it.
We're talking about reheating food like, you know, the day after Chrissy and you got all that leg ham or all that pork shoulder or whatever it is left over. Brings food back to life.
Straight back to life quickly, and keeps it moist as well, which is great.
Well, the combination of fried food. So we're getting fried results without all the fat. And the combination of fried is crunch on the outside, locked in moisture. With the crunch. With the crunch.
It was so funny. Before we came on air, we've got all the Opti-Fryers here. You were talking to yourself, Gabs. You're like,
oh my God.
That is such a large capacity.
Oh
my gosh, that cooks so quickly. I can't believe. And I'm like, Gabby, are you okay? She's walking around talking to herself, loving this one. Guys, this is a deal. It's probably one of the best, if not most amazing selling items that we've done here at Openshop. Okay, I've done a couple of these shows and they've been extraordinarily popular. I've got one at home. I use mine all the time. I don't know how I did without it. This is your chance to get one. Are we ready for this? With a free gift as well tonight at the most incredible lowest price, under $150. This is when it becomes a game changer. This is when it becomes absolutely incredible because the original Openshop price, $199. The price is down to $149 with a massive saving. Plus, you get the measuring cups and the spoons absolutely free. This is a new gift that's available for the first time tonight, which I think is great because I don't know about you, I haven't got the measuring spoons. I can't find them in my kitchen. So when it says 1 teaspoon of this or 1 teaspoon, I'm like, that will do. I'm chucking it in, which is fine. Anyway, you have got to ask yourself right now, do you want an appliance in your kitchen that you can trust, that will be used, and is going to give you a whole new lease of life? Because the first thing I thought about with this was, it's going to cook chips. That was it, Gabby. I thought, all right, I've got some chips and I can do some sausage rolls and it's going to be healthier. Whoopie-doo. Then I found out, hang on a second, this can do so much more. Okay, I can have the unhealthier foods that I would normally...
The sometimes food.
And I feel less guilty because up to 70% less fat. We'll talk about that. Then I discovered you can cook so much more.
Oh my gosh.
Great foods.
Unbelievable.
Quickly, simply, easily, and healthily.
But with flavour, guys. There's no point if you're cooking your food fast if it's not flavoursome. There's no point instead of deep frying, if you're Opti-Frying, if it doesn't deliver the flavours. This is flavoursome. We're frying, we're roasting, we're toasting, we're grilling, we're baking, and we are reheating. So no more using your microwave when you get, you know, a soggy pie. Have you ever had a soggy pie?
Yuck.
It's a sad day.
It's a sad day.
It's not a happy day.
You can't even finish it, and I always finish a pie. You know, you've got to make sure it's crispy and moist and it's got everything that you need.
That's
and this is what you can do.
That is right.
So I'm glad that you've come out of retirement with your air fryers rather. She's back and she's ready. Where do we start, Gabs?
So look, I literally opened up your freezer, store-bought types of foods, because this time of year, whether it's Friday night, frenzy, and you're having a beer and whatever it is, this is when you want your stuff like your wedges. These are your pub wedges.
You see, that's all I thought they could do.
No,
I thought that's it.
But look, if your motivation for buying one of these is to have healthier fries, it's going to deliver. Now, Steve, fries at the moment.
Yum.
Have you seen all the loaded fries? Have you seen the ads for the loaded fries? This is a guacamole and sour cream. So it's avocado, sour cream. So I tell you what this is. This is kind of like your taco-y sort of...
I was just going to say, it's like a taco-y thing or a nacho collection.
Yeah. And... right now,
yes,
you
spring onions,
Gabs, just going to zip out the back and get a six-pack of beer. I reckon I'd be an absolute Friday night.
I reckon you would as well.
I'd say, you know what, Steve? You are a man after my own heart. I'm going to have
Look at that.
I'm going to have this feast. The thing is, when
delicious.
you want pub wedges, ladies and gents, they've got to taste like pub wedges.
Absolutely.
I don't want them to taste like they've come out of the oven.
You don't want them soggy and horrid.
No, and I don't want them dry.
No, exactly,
either.
yeah.
It's got to be crunch on the outside, fluffy, moist, locked in centre, and that's what this technology does. But what I've learnt tonight is the capacity. This is extra large in size. Unbelievable. So that was one packet, Steve. You know, your store-bought freezer, go to the freezer, zero oil. So I know I've got a can of oil here. I did not put any oil onto it. If you're doing homemade, made from scratch. So get your potatoes, skin on, skin off, whatever type of potatoes. I mean, some are better than others for frying.
Yeah.
You're going to need oil. But the maximum you're going to need is a tablespoon of oil. So you can spray it on, mix it through, and it can be coconut, it can be rice bran, it can be olive, it can be whatever you like.
And the key is down to the air distribution technology, isn't it? And that's how it does what it does. So you must be thinking, how does it work? Because obviously it looks so good. It's the technology of the heat that runs around due to the fan and the heating element that goes under and around every single wedge so that all of them get the equal air distribution and the air is heated up in a fantastic way to give you the crispiness and to retain the fluffiness on the inside. And that's just the chips, the first thing you think about. But as you're going to point out, you can cook so much more.
A lot of this store-boughty sort of stuff. Now, this packet, I'm not allowed to show you the brand, but just to show you, anything like this from your freezer section of your supermarket or your freezers or anything like that, do not add any additional oil. Now, capacity-wise, guys, I just broke that one.
That's all right.
It's just starting to thaw. So you can go freezer to Opti-Fry. Have a look at that. I could have put 8 packets in there.
I know.
And the thing is, you can load it up. So if it's party season, if it's New Year's Eve, if it's any of those Chrissy parties or anything that you're having at home, load it up. Now, the trick about air frying is the excess oil drips through, so you're not sitting in it like in a fry pan.
Yes.
When you fry this sort of thing in a fry pan, you need a plate with paper towel to absorb. So the excess drips through. So your absorption into crumbed coating, textured coatings is phenomenal, where we retain the crunch. Okay. So all we do is pop the drawer in.
5.2 litres, by the way. Well, that's how huge it is.
Crazy.
It's massive.
Crazy huge. 200 degrees I cook everything on. I rarely change the temperature, but you can if you like. Now, I'm going to turn this around here. So we're talking about rapid air movement. So I'm talking about 6 to 7 minutes or maybe 8 minutes, depending on how crunchy and golden you want that batter. By cooking it longer, I'm not going to risk drying it out.
That's the key.
And that's the difference to an oven.
Absolutely. With an oven, that's it.
Things out like
Gone.
that. Steve, would you like to have
I would love a wedge.
wedges?
Yes, please.
Which one are you going to pick?
The biggest one.
That looks good. Oh, you dropped... Here, I'll get you a tip. There you go. How good are they? Do you like them?
They're delicious, and I was so hungry. That was so lovely.
They're great.
I'll tell you right now, the crunch on those, it's like in the restaurant, it's like in the pub, like in America. You know, in the States, when they do those there, they're so good.
Well, if you want wedges or if you want whatever it is that you want, when you're wanting that fried food...
You want it done properly.
Yeah, look, if I said, would you like some healthy fried food, you'd probably go,
thanks.
yeah, no.
And the key for me is, well, when I got my first one, I thought to myself, I'm going to have to, give up something on the taste. I thought the taste will be okay. I thought as soon as it's 70% less fat, I thought, okay, they're going to be okay, but not as good as the ones that are deep fried. I am so shocked. If you put in front of me the ones Opti-Fried and the ones that were deep fried, I would not know the difference. That's how much I love them. Oh, here we go. What's this?
Steve, I could have put 3 boxes of this. This was 64 pieces of yum char I bought straight from the freezers.
Yum.
Straight from the supermarket. And look, most of us are not going to get rice paper and fill it with pork stuffing and make little... Most of us aren't. For those that do, if you are making homemade, firstly, I applaud you.
Yeah.
Secondly, I'll I'll tell you how it's done.
Go on.
Get your little, after you wrap up your little spring rolls, I've done them. I've made them.
Have you?
Yeah, look, it's all.
Can't be bothered with that.
They're better, but you need time.
Yeah.
Okay, after you wrap it up, you either get a basting brush and baste a little bit of oil on. You get a spray the little bit of oil on. Then the oil drips through, it circulates around, and that's what fries your food.
Yes.
If you're like me tonight, grab a box from the supermarket freezer to Opti-Fryer, 12 minutes.
I was going to say how long? 12 minutes. The thing about it is
Oven's not even off the preheat.
Oven, forget the preheat, the wasting the time, leaving it on for too long. This is the chance to get something that can do, obviously the foods that you haven't eaten, the foods that you think can go in straight from the freezer into the massive capacity. By the way, the interior is non-stick, so it makes it really easy to clean, because I don't know about you, but when it comes to cleaning, I just can't be bothered. I don't like it. But when I've done with my cooking, I can take this out, a quick wipe, and it's ready to go straight back in, which I think is a savior. Now, for $149, we have sold thousands of these. This has been one of the best-selling products that we have done for many, many reasons. It's a great low price for a premium product, and this is the key. At $149, we're offering you a utensil that you can add to your kitchen. That if you haven't got an air fryer right now,
you've got
to try this one.
You have to get one.
If you've got an air fryer, an Opti-Fryer, you'll know what I'm talking about, guys. And like yourself, right?
Guys, look, I'll admit it here, hand on heart. I've had a lot of customers email me, Facebook message me, and ask me over the last couple of months, Gabs, is it as good as the other brand? And hand on heart, I've replied and said, look, I don't know because I haven't used it yet, but my colleagues who have say it's fantastic. Well, I'm telling you here now, I am using it tonight and I am absolutely impressed. If you do not have one, here is your chance. Value for money, incredible technology, but it's about the results. Yes, it's got to be easy to clean.
Of course.
It's about, listen, are you a bit partial to a little spring roll?
I love a spring roll. I tell you what, I love chicken wings, right? I'm a chicken wing fan. Now, a couple of months ago now, they said, Steve, you're going to do the Opti-Fryer? I said, okay, great. I said, I've never used one, ever. And I thought, here we go, healthier food, don't want that. I want to stick with the nice, yummy foods. And they said, take one home, try one out. I said, go on, I'll do that. And I made chicken wings. Do you want to have a look at this? This is me in my kitchen.
I want to see this.
Hi guys, okay, so I've never ever used an air fryer in my life. Now, Westinghouse have given us the air fryer that we've got today, and I'm going to try two things that I love. Chicken wings. I've got two recipes. First of all, I got some garlic, lemon and garlic pepper, and I put that together with some garlic salt, and I put that in the chicken wings. I've also got some peri-peri, which I love, and I've got peri-peri chicken wings. Now, this is really simple and easy. All I did was get some chicken wings, throw them in the bowls, mix the peri-peri marinade, and then mix the garlic pepper and the salt. That's all together. These are ready to go. Now, I'm going to make them on the air fryer. Now, all I've got to do is take the air fryer out. I've sprayed it very quickly with a little bit of oil. That's the idea. And here I go. I've never done this before. So, I'm going to get the wings. I'm going to evenly distribute them over the base. And then I'm going to cook them for 8 minutes on each side. So, putting the wings in. We want to get into the wings. Have a look at the wings here. You can see. There we go. So I'm going to evenly distribute them. I'll probably have to cook them over a couple of batches actually. Well, I might be able to get them all in. So I'm going to put the wings in. There we go. Okay, I'll do that first. I've got the wings in. There they are. So they're in the bottom. And I'm going to put them on like that. 200 degrees Celsius. 8 minutes. And then I'll turn them over. Okay. Stay with me, I'll come back and show you how they turn out. Okay, so I've cooked the chicken wings for 8 minutes on one side. I turned them over and I've done the final 8 minutes. Now is time for the reveal. Here we go. Ooh, have a look. Okay, these are my first ever chicken wings that I've done in the Westinghouse air fryer. I've never ever done anything ever in an air fryer. And these are my first ever chicken wings. They are my favorite. I absolutely love them every time I go out. And here I am, making them at home. Wow, look at that. See, if I can do it, anyone can. Now I can do the peri-peri chicken ones as well, and enjoy.
I'm very proud of those wings.
Steve,
Honestly,
did not know that you're a wingman.
Well, I'm a wingman. But I was in America a few months ago before we came here to Openshop, and I loved the wings. And I thought, I'm never having those again. But I won't be lying to you. What I did as well, I go into a search engine, I type in Opti-Fry meals, hundreds come up. All these things I never thought of. And then, you know what I do? I just follow the instructions, Gabs. If you're not there to help me out, I follow the instructions. You do this, do that, 6 minutes here, turn around, 8 minutes there, done. And I love the fact that I can make chicken wings, which we think about. What's this malarkey in front of me?
But this malarkey is roasted pumpkin.
Oh,
now,
gorgeous.
if you want to make a roasted pumpkin salad, you know, normally you've got to heat your oven. You've got to then, like 15 to 20 minutes for preheating your oven. Then you've got to put your pumpkin in and turn it from one side to the other. Now, the thing is, with roasted pumpkin salad malarkey, you do not want it soggy. You want crispy, crunchy. Now, I know I've put a little bit of this feta on there, which is, but what I mean is
give it a taste as well.
Your pumpkin you want nice and crunchy, and especially with leaving the skin on, the thing that you should know is, if you get a little teeny tiny piece and you try it, are you all right with pumpkin?
Oh, I love pumpkin.
You'll find that the way that it fries up the skin means that it's not sharp, if that makes sense. It's like it's roasted.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't it great?
That is delicious.
Okay, so I literally chopped it up and I did put a tablespoon of oil and I mixed.
Did you season it?
Yeah, I did.
I can taste like a bit of pepper.
Lemon pepper.
Lovely.
Lemon pepper, which is why it looks a little bit dark, because it's got lemon pepper.
That's nice.
It was 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So your preheat on your oven's normally 15 to 18 minutes. So this is cooked, we'll say, at a third of the time of a regular oven.
Yeah.
I didn't have to turn it. If they were in those little pieces, I would have been there with tongs in the hot air. So I would have cost me a hell of a lot more in electricity, because this is only 1800 watts. It's a normal power point. So it just fits into you anywhere.
Anywhere.
Then, have a look at this. This is the bit I love the best.
I know, it's
the tablespoon of oil. I'm going to have to get something that's heat resistant. We'll get a tea towel here.
Okay.
The excess oil. This is when we talk technology.
Look at that. This is what?
This is where it drips through. So my pumpkin wasn't sitting, soaking it up, going soggy. So what happens is, your frying basket here is like your fryer down at the hot chippo.
Yeah.
You know, your fryer down at the chippo where
absolutely.
they put it in.
You chuck it
Give
in.
it a bit of a shake.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you pop your food in there with the oil, mix through. The excess then swirls around with the technology, constantly coating and texturing it with air and oil, instead of plunging it into oil or
swimming
pan frying it in
the oil.
And then the excess lives in the bottom. So when you finish, tip it into an old jam jar and chuck it out.
You know, you might be watching and thinking this would be a great way of doing whole meals, but what I love about it as well is you can cook in your oven and then have other things going on the side. So maybe your vegetables or your chips or your bits and pieces. So things can be ready at the same time. It saves you, effort, and basically makes you a bit more creative in the kitchen, which is why I loved about it as well, because it's endless with the amount of things that you can do. And all you've got to do is a search engine. If you're not like Gabby, you know what to do. You know, give it a go and try it out. But the best thing about this is the price and what you're getting, because healthier cooking, up to 70% less fat, that non-stick interior is sensational. Over 5 litres, which is just magnificent. It's a massive capacity.
It's called extra large. I'm going to say, if this makes sense to anyone out there that's got one of the, to me, it's extra large.
Got it.
It is huge. I know a thing or two about air fryers. I'm doing a tapas plate in here.
What
I've done is, Steve, I'll tell you what I've done. I've cut up my normal amount that I put in my normal, when I say normal, in my other air fryer.
Yeah.
And I'm now going, oh my God, I could have doubled or tripled. I'm shocked.
That's the one thing that you're saying to me is you can't get over the size of the capacity that you've got. Just 5.2 litres, which is massive.
But that's only good if it's results.
Yes,
right?
that's a good point.
I don't care about size if I'm not getting results. You're getting both, right? Okay. Can of spray oil is going to be your next best friend.
Yes, it is.
You can pick up any brand. I'm not supposed to show you brand, sorry. It can be any type of oil. And the bit that I sprayed on there was probably about half a teaspoon. Right? So, foods that contain no natural oil or natural fat, give them a bit of a spritz.
Yep.
Because what's going to happen is it's going to give them that fried, crunchy flavour. Remember, the excess drips through. You're not soaking it up. Yep. You're not getting the soggy.
It's so much more guilt-free cooking in the sense that you can cook up these foods, get them crispy and lovely, but not worry too much about the fat, because the great thing is that up to 70% less fat will be taken into the base of the actual fryer, which is great. So it gives you the chance to eat those foods that do normally contain a lot of fat. It reduces the fat content and gives you the chance to basically enjoy food and feel a bit guilt-free, because up to 70% of it is going to be taken out. It's never too late to start. Get yourself one of these and enjoy it. If you want to grab one now, it's $149. The item number is 300403, and Afterpay, it's $37. $37.25.
Wow.
$37.25 is all you pay today, and we will send this to you for free, and then you pay off the installments, which is brilliant. And we're going to give you a free gift. A free gift. You get the 4 measuring cups and the 4 spoons. That's valued just under $30 as well. That's a free gift we're chucking in for you to enjoy tonight.
It's a great gift, Steve. I've got to say, look, they're stainless steel, and they've got the little...
the little branding of Westinghouse.
They've got their little, like the little, what do you call that there? Like a ring... a ring device to hold them all together,
yeah,
so that they don't go missing. They're stainless steel. They can go in the dishwasher.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
And, you know, I've had lots of cheap and cheerfuls over the time. These are going to last because they're Westinghouse. They're quality.
Yeah. And they're made to a high standard as well. If you just tuned in, by the way, guys, we're doing a live Friday night show. Gabby and I are bringing you a product that I've done a couple of times and I've absolutely adored. One of the best-selling items we've done on Openshop since we launched. Gabby hasn't yet done one of these because she's kind of had another brand up her sleeve that she's been thinking about and was associated with for whatever reason. And now she's gone, all right, let me give one a go.
I said, let me give it a whirl. All right, let me give it a whirl. And I'm going to admit I was a doubting Thomas.
Yep.
And for all those customers that have Facebook messaged me and I've said, look, I haven't tried it yet, but my colleagues have told me that it's very good, I'm going to tell you now. Do yourself a favour. Get one of these. You will be absolutely delighted.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't own anything like Opti-Fry or air fryer, grab one. You are going to absolutely love it. Food can be cooked from frozen. It can be cooked from the fridge. It can be reheated or twice fried rather than microwaving it. And when you do, Steve, it brings food back to life.
Back to life. You know, the next day you might think you have to, have it a bit worse and a bit soggy and whatnot. You don't have to. It can taste just as good as the night before, if not better after a day. And the great thing about this is it gives you a new item in the kitchen, like I mentioned, at a price that's so ridiculously low, that's going to give you the chance to cook so much more food, and you can do it in a much healthier way. It's used the technology within, and it's a brand you can trust. We've sold thousands of these because you guys have loved them. The feedback's been amazing. Don't miss out. Free delivery, $149, 300-403 is the item number. Call us now, 132580, openshop.com.au. Get one of these now. We'll deliver it fast delivery before Christmas. This is going to save Christmas. This is going to save Christmas.
It's going to make Christmas, because what it's going to allow you to do is hands-free cooking. I'm not standing there with a fry pan and tongs attending to the splatter. The splashback's got oil all over it. The fat splatter can be, dangerous. This means that I can close the drawer, put my timer on, walk away,
and then ding.
It's safe cooking. So
what's cooking over here, by the way, Gabs?
Oh, lots of things. One thing I'll also say is I'm really surprised at how cool touch it is.
Oh, yeah.
I knew that it was going to be cool touch. Look, there is a vent at the back there. Do not put your hand over the vent. So the air gets drawn in around the top here. It circulates with the technology and it comes out the back. Nothing like the heat or the steam that comes off a fry pan.
Absolutely not.
No.
Guys, loads of these are going, by the way. If you want to get in touch with us tonight, email us. We do love to hear from you. Come through and say hello. We're completely live. It's a Friday night. We love a Friday night show. And you can email through live@openshop.com.au. Any questions for Gabby? She's the air fryer queen. Opti Queen free.
Technology.
Just come through and say hello.
Absolutely.
We'd love to hear from you. What's next on the menu?
Seriously.
What's this?
This
Look at that.
Tastes like fish from down at the Chippo, from down at the fresh fish shop.
Yum.
Now, if you are a fisherman like my son Sam, and you have your own catch, here's what you do. You make your batter, so let's just say you're making a beer batter. Make your batter a little bit thicker than what you would if it was going in a deep fat fryer or a fry pan.
Why is that?
Because you want it to stick more, because it's not dropping into oil. So what you would do is pop a little sheet of baking paper in the bottom, and you can do that. And the baking paper will hold the batter on until it starts frying up, right? But you're going to need to put a little bit of oil in the batter. So a teaspoon to a tablespoon of oil in with the batter, and that's what fries up on the outside, gives it that fried finish. You can pop some spray oil if you like. So fresh, homemade to store-bought. Now, do you like a fish taco, Steve?
Love a fish taco.
Are you a bit partial?
Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, and emails come through asking if we can do chicken schnitzels.
I just put some in, Steve.
Did you?
I just put some in, Stevie.
Now, actually, I've done chicken schnitzels in the air fryer because I love a chicken schnitzel. And the great thing about them is I had the chicken schnitzel with the cheese and whatnot. It's just delicious, and it's so crispy and fabulous. And what I love about it is it's so quick and easy. Just do the timer, ding, turn them over, ding,
because
ready to go.
Normally, anything with a textured coating, like a schnitzel, absorbs like a sponge. It absorbs oil, and you often have to keep topping up your fry pan. So with the Opti-Fry technology, it means that again, if you're doing homemade chicken snitty, pop your oil in with your crumbed coating. You can put some Parmesan cheese, you can put fresh herbs, you can put cracked black pepper. Be as adventurous and cook how you normally cook when you fry or pop it in the oven. So fresh herbs, dried herbs, cook the same way. There's no other rules except pop your little bit of oil in that crumbing because that's what's going to fry up. And remember, the excess drips through.
And it falls through the bottom, which means it's healthier to eat.
Yep.
If you're watching and thinking, look, I'm not someone that's ever used an Opti-Fry, I've never used one before, I don't need one of these, trust us when we tell you this is a great addition to your kitchen because once you use it, you'll find that you can use it all the time. Actually, lots of people have got these and have used them all the time. A lot of other people have never had one before. They are loving them here at Openshop.
Now,
Tracy's got in touch. She's asking, do you need to preheat?
No, you don't. So this technology means that this is zero preheat. So you are saving 15 to 20 minutes on a big sort of oven.
Yep.
But it's also speedy cooking. So we're cooking faster than an oven, but we're cooking faster with this technology. So again, at least a half the time of an oven. I'd say in this case with this fish,
quicker.
A quarter.
I agree.
But better results, better. Steve, you got to have. I've
got to try one. Just a little bite.
I just heard that question.
Yeah.
Joe said, Mark said, does it cook frankfurts? Yes, it does, especially those posh ones. You know, they're called posh dogs. They're called posh dogs. They are.
Yum,
Have you ever had a posh dog?
No. I'd like one, though. I'm up for anything. You know me.
I'll bring a packet in.
Bring it in.
I'll bring a packet in.
Right,
Doesn't mind a posh dog. What about a little...
I know, little fish.
Little fish?
I know, let me try a little...
Little goujon. You know the little fish goujon?
Little goujon. Mmm. Mmm.
Seriously? How good is that?
Oh my gosh, that tastes delicious. What I love about it, of course, is the fact that the inside is still kind of that moist. It's not like that dried fish you sometimes get, but you've still got the crispiness of the batter on the outside.
How good is it?
Oh, this is lovely.
It's fish shop fish and chips.
That is, exactly.
It's fish shop fish and chips.
We're halfway through, oh my gosh.
So these are the sorts of things you can have in your freezer. Sorry, I'm just enjoying this so much. You can have in your freezer.
I might have some guac with mine.
Yeah, have some guac. I tell you what, all that sprinkly stuff, they are as good as the fish tacos down in my little places in Cronulla, I tell you. And they charge $8 a taco. They do.
Really?
It's
there you go.
a great idea at the time until you get the bill.
I know.
You know what, how many of those do you reckon you could have?
Well, I reckon the bill would be more than $149. You could have just got one of these and gone home with a six-pack. Much cheaper. That's what you should have done, don't you think?
I always fit, you know what, if I go out and I pay really good money for food, it's got to be better than what I can do at home, or else I just feel ripped off.
That must be tough with you, Gabs. You're too good. But look.
The appliance. I can't cook fish like that in my oven. I cannot cook fish like that in my fry pan.
In the oven, it always, on the baking up paper, it all seeps around and it doesn't cook evenly and it's always to spin it around and whatnot. I've never realised, actually, to be fair with you, how much better I'm eating now because I've always had the oven food. So I've always thought that's how it is. I just thought that's home cooking, that's how it is in the oven, and that's how you eat food. Now that I've got one of these Opti-Fryers and I'm using it, I've done the fish, I've done schnitzel, I've done chicken wings, I've done pork belly, I've done all those pieces, and now that I've got that taste, I never use the oven. I hardly even use the oven now.
Yeah, I never.
Because
when I say never, ever, I don't need to use it once a year.
This is so easy. What's that?
Hey,
oh, this is
leftover
good.
Chrissy ham. This is not pork belly. This is leftover Chrissy ham. Now, for anyone who's never had baked ham before, you're missing out. Chop up, you know when you got your leftover bit and you just think it's 2 days, 3 days after Christmas and you've OD'd on your regular ham sandwich?
Yep.
Okay, pop this in and we'll say pop it in for, say, about 4 minutes. Because pork is already cured.
Wow.
It's already cooked.
Done.
So we just need to give it a big
bit of a boost
heat
and crisp it up a bit.
Start sizzling. And then I'm going to pour a beautiful honey sesame sauce over it and turn it into this fabulous salad.
How much would that be a serving? $8? More than that?
Oh, I reckon in a restaurant.
Easily.
I reckon it'd be a $20 salad. Go away, fly.
Yeah.
It'd be a $20 salad.
Absolutely.
Now, Steve.
Tell me.
Oh, there we go. We've got the little sossos there.
Oh, the sossos there.
The little sossos. And look, the thing is, I haven't picked up a tong. I haven't turned one of them. Not one. Now, if you want them a little bit more caramelised,
I was going to say, you're going to even out the kind of caramelisation. You just give them a toss.
Give them a bit
and then chuck them back in again.
I'm just going to pop them on for 4 more minutes. Now, the difference between cooking in an oven, if I cook for too long, I risk drying my food out. I can keep going to get it to that deeper level, whether it's a schnitzel, something that's like really golden and crispy, without drying it out. That is a technology which is different to an oven, healthier than a fry pan, better results than a fry pan, Hands-free cooking.
Hands-free cooking.
Can I show you how to make some real fancy little garlic bread to impress your
I
friends?
love
When
garlic
you do
bread.
Your pub, I know you're going to do those pub wedges. I know you are.
I will, and I'll do the fish.
You load it. We'll call it
Loaded fries.
Okay.
And everything.
Pack of these, keep in the freezer.
So what's this? This is a garlic bread little thing in
Little garlic bready thing.
All right, little breads.
Okay, so you can cut them in half, or you can
Yep.
just be a little bit fancy like me. We'll
Yep.
just go 3 little cuts in here.
Yep.
And I've got some garlic butter.
Love
Get
garlic
that at
butter.
You love garlic.
Let me get the garlic butter. Gabby, I won the kitchen show, remember?
Oh, can you take the lid off the garlic butter?
I can take the
dear?
lid off.
Do you know how? There
Yeah,
we
we go.
Now, you can get these fancy butters now, Steve, that are herby butters. Have you seen them?
No.
Okay. We should do a supermarket tour together.
I
you
would
and
like to do that.
Yeah.
I'd like to do another cooking show. Remember our cooking show we won?
I do remember.
Yeah,
I
that
know
was
you
great
have
fun.
very fond memories because you've got the trophy in your room.
I've got my trophy.
Okay.
It's in my dressing room.
Now,
Right.
garlic butter.
Garlic, it smells so good.
The reason I'm showing you would never think about deep
Sorry.
frying garlic bread. The reason I'm showing you
Of
this
course not.
is to be able to do garlic bread in, say, 4 to 5 minutes.
That's amazing because normally it's
crunch and fluffy, because bread,
Yes.
you don't want it crunchy all the way through.
yeah.
You want it
It's
bouncing.
got to be soft on the inside and the crunchiness on the outside. And in the oven, I never get that. That's the problem. And it takes forever. I forget
Takes
about it and it
forever.
burns.
And it's dead.
That happens every time for me.
Okay.
I do.
Okay, now, so we'll just stuff this with a little bit of cheese.
Oh my gosh.
Now, this is. Can I just say, it might not look much now, but you just wait.
Yeah.
If you are sitting there
Yeah.
at home, viewers, you just wait. It might look like a little bit of nothing.
Nothing.
It's going to be a whole lot of something in a minute.
Yeah, we're going to try it.
And these are the things that you can have in your freezer, and in a minute you need to bulk up that dinner. Extra
Yeah.
people turn up, or you
Yeah.
want that little bit of extra something.
Soak up the sauce.
Here we go. I'll put it in. Oh, well, I'll put it
Where
in.
are we going?
Well, when
The
our
sausages
salsos
are there.
done, I'll put them in there.
All right, we'll come back to that
they're prepped
one.
and ready. Okay.
Right, guys, if you guys have just tuned in, we are doing a live Friday night cooking show where we're giving you the chance to get an Opti-Fryer with a difference. An Opti-Fryer with a large capacity, an Opti-Fryer with incredible technology, and an Opti-Fryer that's affordable at a price of $149. If you've got one already, think about it, because this is an incredible chance to get someone a great present, a great gift idea, and a free gift. Look at that, you're going to get the little spoons. And you're also going to get the cups as well. So great to have, but very limited for the holiday season. Get one of these from us now and enjoy it this festive season. But I promise you, you will use this again and again and again.
Steve.
You never need to turn the oven on. Save some money. Oh, yum.
Steve.
Yes, I'm here.
This is what we call Entertainer's Delight tapas plate.
Yum.
So we've got the halloumi, we've got the capsicum, the colour in the vegetables.
So
It's
good.
retained the colour,
Look at the crispiness.
integrity. Look, it's not soggy.
that.
It's going to be crispy and crunchy and beautiful. Now, I've got some vine-ripened tomatoes here. I don't know if you noticed me putting those in. Look at those. Imagine those on a little bit of,
Yeah.
we'll say some of that Italian bread.
Oh, yeah, lovely.
Oh, that my little bread over there.
Yeah, shall I put it in?
Steve. No.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you know how?
Yeah, I can give it a go.
I'm a bit of a control
So,
freak.
I know you're-
I'm nervous because I want everything to be perfect. Okay. Why don't you do that? Now,
Why?
look, I've
I
got
tell you
too
what.
much here.
Why don't I toss and remove the sausages?
You do that. You grab a plate. Grab a plate, Stevie.
I'm going to grab a plate. I'm in charge of the sausages, people. That's me. Don't even try and stop me. Gabs,
All right, wingman.
I'm pouring the sausages. Hang on.
All right, wingman. Off he goes.
Here we go. I've won the kitchen show many times. There we go. Sausages are out.
Done.
Bread's going in, Gabs.
Bread's going in. Okay.
All right.
In we go.
She doesn't trust me, but I'm going to
Trust
put it
you,
in.
Steve. You know what? I trust you. I know
Come
that
on.
there's more to you than wings.
There's more to me than wings.
And an omelette.
Here we go. Look, I'm in charge of garlic bread. I'm going to have a book out by next year. Steve's cooking tips.
Go 5
There we go.
5 minutes. Go 5 minutes.
5
Steve.
minutes? I was thinking 4, but
Even
okay.
4. Go 4. All right, go 4.
I'm joking. I'm being funny. 200 degrees, we know that.
200 degrees.
5 minutes. I'm cooking, people. I'm cooking. Coming back to you, Gabs. Coming back over.
Can I just say that is restaurant worthy?
That is
it
restaurant
not?
worthy.
Is it not?
Looks gorgeous. Can I just have a little bite of something?
You just do that. That's halloumi. That's hello Yumi. Hello Yumi. Do you like it? Mm-hmm. So the excess
Wow.
oil, when I show you in the bottom, there it is there. Look at that in the bottom. I don't know if the camera can, I'll pick that up. The camera can pick that up.
Yeah.
That is the excess. So that's 2 dishes now. So that was from the pumpkin.
Wow.
And now the halloumi oil and a little bit of
See, that would
soy oil.
normally be in your stomach.
That's exactly
That's the disgusting thing, to be honest with you.
So we've got the fried flavours without all the fat. And
Yeah.
that's what Opti-Frying and air frying technology does. It gives
Yep.
you all the flavours of fried food without all the fat. Now,
Right.
little things like this, Steve, have you ever had little roasted
Yeah. Nice. That makes all the difference, doesn't it? It's that crunch.
If you wanted to add some almonds or some cashews or some pine nuts or anything like that, to slivered almonds on top of a beautiful piece of chicken breast with some stuff with pesto.
Yum.
I could have put that in there with the pumpkin. I forgot. So let me just know. There's a lot
You should
going
have
on here tonight. Anything heat resistant. So whether it's a little Teflon baking, whether it's ceramic, whether it could be a little pie that you're doing, it could be silicone bakeware, can go in your Opti-Fry. So let's pop that in there and let's just go about 3 minutes there. The flavour when that little almond heats up and the oil starts bursting out is a whole nother level. Treat yourself with your beer, a little bowl of almonds,
your gin and tonic,
heated
whatever
almonds.
you want. Heated almonds,
Let
can't
me tell
go wrong.
you, it is a Friday night fiesta. Okay, here we go. So let's just go 3 minutes there. Now, customer rang in and asked about snitty, chicken schnitzel.
Chicken schnitzel.
After the hot chip, Steve, do you know what Australia's second most favourite fried food is?
Is it chicken schnitzel?
Chicken snitty.
You led me into that one. It wasn't. If I got that wrong, it would have been like I don't know. Sausages. I know. Bread with cheese. That's coming up.
Okay, let me get it.
I'll get out the way.
Okay, I'm going to make something a little bit different. All right.
Here we go.
So I'm going to make
you've done it already.
enchiladas with
She's
the
on
chicken
it.
snitty.
Yeah.
With the chicken snitty. It could be that you've done mince in here and you could put a little baking dish or a cake pan with some mince and give it a bit of a mash up and fry it in here. So here's what I'm going to do, Steve.
Okay.
I'm going to get this out.
Got the little chicken's bits.
I'm going to get my chicken bits and I can hear how crunchy they are.
Yeah,
but
they look great.
I'm wondering if you maybe get a knife and let's cut one open.
Oh, I'm in charge of knives.
Snitty's got to be crunchy. But here you go. Thank you.
Is that all right?
Thank you, my love.
There we go.
Now.
Yes.
Look. You know.
Wow, it's so juicy and yummy.
It's saying eat me.
It is, I'm
it's
gonna.
Saying, okay. Let me show you how to make a little bit of Friday night fun in the kitchen. Okay.
Yep.
Baking paper. Heat resistant, can go in there. Just don't have it too long so it's flapping around in there. So we'll fill the bottom. Okay, now.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm going to do?
No.
Okay, this is
what
good
are you
then.
doing?
I like it when you don't know what I'm going to do.
Not a clue.
Okay. Oh, here we go. So I'm going to put some of this taco sauce.
All right, bit of a sauce base.
Bit of a sauce base.
Got that.
And I'm going to get a piece of chicken snitty.
Yep.
And I'm going to roll that up there.
Oh my gosh.
And this is going to be, when they're done, Steve, I'm going to make enchiladas, cover them in cheese and some, you're excited, I'm going to put some chopped shallots and I'm going to put a little bit of coriander.
You had me at schnitzel, but this is getting even better. This is next level.
Okay.
I just love all that. And also, you might be thinking, how can I do this at home? It's all online. You can search engine it. Gabs, when's your cookbook coming out?
I just make stuff up. Just do what you'd normally do. So this
bottom
is
of the fridge. Just put it all together.
Something that you'd normally do and then put in a baking dish, right?
Yeah.
So to be able to do this in, we'll say 3 minutes additional to melt the cheese, but not just melted. It's got to be melted and caramelised. You can't just have microwave melt cheese.
And then bits of it's not melted. No. You don't want that.
Microwave melt cheese is not my friend.
No. Under $150. This is the amazing thing. $37.25 on Afterpay. Free delivery. So you can call us now or you can go online. You pay $37.25 with Afterpay. You pay nothing more. We send this to you for free fast delivery. It's incredible to grab. And this is just a couple of ideas that we're throwing together in an hour show. It goes on and on and on forever. Okay, so I see what's going on now.
Okay.
And then what's that?
A little bit of peri-peri.
Bit of sauce.
A little bit
Pardon
of peri-peri. Excuse me.
There we go.
Excuse me, Steve.
Out the way.
Did not mean to be so rude.
Oh, you know what? One of my favourite things are? I'm going to lead you into this one. One of my favourite things in the world?
Shallots. What do you call them?
Spring onions.
Spring onions.
Is that the same thing?
Yeah. Spring onions usually have the slightly larger. Okay, so fresh herbs.
Gosh, that looks good.
Or dried herbs. Cook how you'd normally cook, but you just give me a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And this is going to be divine. Okay, so we'll say 4 minutes there. Shall we check?
Do you want to check my garlic bread?
Garlic bread.
Come over to my garlic bread, everyone.
Let's go with Stephen.
I didn't prepare it, but I put it in. I don't know why I'm walking like this, but I am. Okay? I do look like a waiter. Can I get you a drink?
I'd love a drink.
I looked around the other day. There's nothing in here. I've looked. Every cupboard. I'm looking. Hello. Hello.
Steve.
I looked earlier. I couldn't find a bottle or a drop.
Now listen, I'm just going to have to get a plate.
Did it work?
Do you want to go grab me a plate?
Oh, I'm in trouble.
No, he's not in trouble. Listen, if that is not Joyville right there, I don't know what is. Steve, one fell apart, but that's okay.
Life falls apart. It's all good.
Stephen, look at the caramelised little bits. And this is the difference. We're the speed of microwaving, but we are the results of frying without Steve. Now look at this bit.
Oh, look at that. Crispy.
Can I just do this?
Go on.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
Garlic, cheesy yumminess.
Gotta try.
This is great. Jamie Oliver would be so proud of me.
Would he? I think Jamie Oliver would be envious.
Envious?
I reckon if I could cook food that great, that quick, he's got to make it look hard.
Oh. I love the garlic taste is obviously fabulous, but the crispiness of the bread.
Divine.
What's great is the interior is, I mean, no jokes aside, I thought it might not be as soft as we want, but it's got that, look, it's all soft and lovely, and look at the steaminess.
And that's fried. Fried is crunch. It's caramelisation, it's locking in the moisture, so you have the bounce, whether it's in that soft, hot chip, you want the fluffy, whether it is the wedges, you don't want it crunch all the way through, because that means it's dried. So it's that combination of this technology which sets the technology apart. We are talking about fried flavours with all the results without all the fat.
Yeah, I mean, that is the key. Up to 70% less fat. It gives you the chance to eat these foods that maybe would be more fatty with the less fat inside. You got Tracy? She's asking how do you know how long it would take to cook with certain items?
Good question, Tracy. In the beginning, just open the drawer and it's safe to open it while ever it's frying.
Yeah, whatever it's doing,
because
just
it turns
give it a
itself
shake.
off. It doesn't spray the oil on you
off.
or anything like that. So just open up the drawer and check. But you will get a guide. And of course, you can jump online and have a look at other people's recommendations.
Do you know what I do, Gabs? If I'm cooking anything, I go how long to cook whatever in Opti-Fry, and it tells you exactly what to do.
Okay.
That's what I did.
But a hint, Tracy, is this. Have a look at the timer. The timer runs for 30 minutes. A timer on an oven runs for 2 hours. So we're talking about half to a quarter of the time of a regular oven. Now, Steve, I've just sprinkled a little bit of honey. Do you like honey?
Love
fried honey? Honey sesame on this leftover ham. Have you ever had honey sesame ham?
I'm about to, I think.
You're about to?
Yeah.
So you've learned a couple of new little tricks. You've got a few
Sorry,
new
I just need
tricks
a
up
little
your
drink
sleeve.
of water.
Oh.
It's not gin, don't worry.
You've got a few new tricks up your sleeve tonight, Steve.
Oh my gosh. I always thought that I could cook some great things, but this is absolutely amazing. This is the foods that we love without the guilt of the fat.
But we're not actually cooking them. We're putting them in and we're pressing a button. We're turning a dial. And in fact, the manual dial makes it super simple, right? Because you don't have to worry about any digital little buttons to know what do I have to do and what I have to do. Okay, two things.
Let's have a look.
Timer and temperature dial. I've cooked everything here tonight and I will continue cooking tonight, everything. On 200, you know why? I want that intense. The only reason I would suggest turning the temperature down is if you're cooking high carbohydrate foods like a pavlova or like...
I think Joe cooked a pavlova once and did it lower,
Little meringues, things that have got huge amount of sugar in them, reduce your temperature, but you're going to have a little bit longer in your cooking time. I cook everything on 200 because I want it sizzling, I want it seared, I want that fried Big Bang flavour results.
And fast.
And this delivers. Now, I'm going to see, Steve, if we can get these meatballs done.
All right, meatballs are good.
And I think our little enchiladas are going to be done.
Absolutely.
Oh, what about these?
What about that?
Oh, my gosh. What about these, Steve?
Oh, they're all roasted.
Look at them.
Love them.
Oh, my gosh.
Careful.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Look at this. I've got a whole... It's very hot. Look at that. Can I just say that you will not eat... If you want a little handful of little treat of nuts, the flavour that comes out.
I love those in a salad. I love them on their own.
4 minutes, Steve.
Yep.
So whether it is
chuck it in, you're off.
salad, whether it is to just have a little nibble snack, whether it is your pine nuts, whether it is your slivered almonds that you want roasted and toasted.
Just gives it that boost. Okay. Delicious.
Homemade meatballs. They're going a little bit. They're a little bit stuck together, Steve. I'm going to have to separate them out a little bit. Here we go.
I think you made those, did you? Homemade?
I did. Yeah,
well
I did.
done.
Now,
this is amazing.
This is the most incredible gift, but not only that, Steve, if you do have your parties, if it's Christmas Day, if it's New Year's Day, if it's Australia Day, you can have two going. I have more than two in my home.
Do you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I don't use my oven. I rarely use the barbecue. Rarely.
Right.
It does get a whirl every now and again because we bought it and it's expensive. Like really,
gotta give it a
really
go.
expensive one. And yeah, I sort of think we better use that barbecue.
Yeah.
I get better results out of this. It's far easier to clean. The barbecue is huge. It's hot. Smoke goes everywhere. You've got to scrape it down.
Clean
you have to stay there. Stand there. You can't leave it.
You can't leave it. No. There's always going to be someone in charge of the barbecue. It's never me.
Yes. pop it in,
Yeah.
walk away. Meatballs are frying. I'm going to check out my enchiladas.
So basically, this is our Friday Night Live show, guys. We've got another hour after this, actually, of a great little teaser of the weekend that's coming your way, which is exciting. But we wanted to bring you this tonight because it's a product that we know that you'll love because we've sold thousands and thousands and thousands of them. If you haven't yet got one, now's your chance to grab one because people seem to be multi-buying with us this evening, which is incredible. Buying 2 or 3, which is maybe present ideas or one for you, one for the family. Is this a great idea for the kids? Is this a great idea for your grandparents or your parents? Is there someone that maybe isn't hugely confident in the kitchen but would like to make cooking easier? Anyone that you can think of that would like a helping hand with an item that's basically going to help you cook healthier and easier, this is the one for you.
Okay, so baking paper you can see is not burnt. Just make sure when you use your baking paper or your foil or whatever that it's not floating around in the top because your motor and your fan all live in the top there. So make sure it's within the basket. Now, Steve, toasted the bread, melted the cheese.
Yeah.
Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Hello, my friend.
Just to let you know,
Hello,
guys,
Friday night friend.
the next hour has been cancelled as we'll all be eating food.
Now,
So just go to the website. Thanks for watching.
we're talking about crunch, fried flavours, caramelisation. One thing I want to point out to you all is, if you use fresh herbs, they're expensive. They're awesome, but they're expensive.
They are.
They're not burnt to smithereens.
That's a good point.
The locking in of the moisture and the technology means that I'm getting integrity without being sizzled to smithereens, and that's really important.
No, it is important.
I don't want
really is important.
my $3 bunch of coriander tasting like the coriander sprinkle from the cupboard.
Absolutely. When you've got the premium products like that, you want them to work brilliantly.
Right.
Okay, those look sensational.
Oh, yes, they
I
are.
bagged one of them in the break.
Okay.
We've
All right.
cooked so much, Gabs.
You wait
Gosh,
till you
look at
see
us.
what-
We do a great dance, don't we, when
I
we're cooking?
reckon you
I'm
wait-
like this. You're like that. We're all dancing around the kitchen.
I reckon you
Let's do the tango.
Do you, Steve? I'm just going to go 10 minutes on that pork belly.
Okay,
We've got 10 minutes
time.
left in the show.
Oh,
10
just.
minutes, 40. I'll take it out at 8. And this is the thing. Whether it's 8 minutes, whether it's 12 minutes, whether it's 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
This is twice fried pork belly. So this has already been
It's already
cooked.
done, which is
so
good.
I'm reheating. I'm
That's
bringing
fine.
it back to life.
We'll come
And you
back.
wait until you see the moisture locked in, but the crunch in the skin. There's no way I'd get that in an oven.
No.
And in a microwave, I'd be, yeah, it's all right.
And
it's
depending on the
leftover.
oven, sometimes in the oven it doesn't cook evenly. That's the problem. Some ovens don't. Some ovens, it browns on the outside, doesn't cook
Yeah,
here.
true.
I've got my little probey thing that checks
meat
the
probe.
meat
Oh,
probe.
you don't need that in here.
I have to make
You don't
sure,
need
and I
it.
probe everything.
Don't
That one's
need it.
cooked, that one's not cooked. Can't be
You
bothered
don't
with that.
need it.
What we're doing now, wings.
Okay, let's go and do your wings. 'cause
I'm
you're
in
the
charge of
man.
wings. I do great wings. Okay, so if you've just tuned in, by the way, we have cooked so much. We've got the wedges, we've got the fried spring rolls, we've got the little fish tacos we're doing, meatballs are going, we've got the salads going. It's not just meats, by the way. So meats are great, obviously, but if you're a vegetarian or want to do something, basically you can do anything in there. Now, on a Friday night, basically, half the crew here stay around to eat Gabby's food, and the office, they're all hanging about, they're all swarming around like flies. And they can all, they never hang around, do they? They're off Friday night. Woo, off they go. What's
you're
that?
gonna need-
Am I?
Steve.
Thanks for the fork.
Now you said to me
What am I
that
doing?
you've never had
Oh, I don't think so.
cooked baked ham with honey, and you wait. Are you
Oh,
excited?
I'm beyond
I
excited.
Can't wait. Now,
This is so good.
if that's not happy leftovers right there.
Wow.
If that's not happy Boxing Day right there.
Yeah.
I don't know what else
Neither
is.
do I.
Now, Steve.
Hello.
Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Hello, my very good friend.
Excuse me for a moment whilst I
I'll just
have one of these.
observe.
Mmm. 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 Mhm. Mmm. Mmm.
No, is that going to go on your repertoire? Is that going to be up there with the fish
Yum,
tacos?
yum. That's a bit from my show reel, that is. That was delicious.
How good is it? Seriously.
The sesame, the honey, I mean, it's...
Honey and sesame.
It's leftovers, right? And it's just tastes amazing, which we've all got at the end of Christmas. That tastes better than the Christmas Day ham.
I know, right?
Much better.
So when you're reheating...
Wow.
I know, isn't it, right?
Just
it's that
another one
good.
just to make sure.
But you know what you could do? You could actually cut off a portion of ham. Isn't it? Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
You could cut off a portion of ham. You could rip open a packet of those freezer little bread rolls, right?
Lovely.
And bake this up, and then just put a little bit
so
of honey.
nice.
I'll tell you what else is really good on it, what I've done before. Apricot jam, marmalade jam, because it
Jam, of
caramelizes
course.
and fries
Yeah.
up, and the flavour is just divine. And then slice that up, with your bread. What about that for a bricky brunch?
Oh my gosh.
It's a bit of a fancy brunch. Okay, you put your
Actually,
you put your wingies in.
Wings are going in.
and
I tell you what I do a lot
ribs.
is
I'll do my
breakfast,
ribs.
Gabs. I do my bacon in here now.
Of course you do.
I can't be bothered with doing
Of course you would,
on the oven top. I do it. In the morning, I get my bacon, chuck it in, 4 minutes,
Off you go.
crispy, lovely bacon,
Done.
ready to go.
Okay.
It's so quick and easy.
Right, so we've got
Wings are in. How long do you want?
Go 10. Go 10.
Right.
Now, I don't mind if I do. I'm going to have to.
Yeah, just try one yourself.
Oh.
Those are delicious. What I love about it is you can do little meals as well. So you might basically want to make a massive meal for everyone, no problem. Or one for one person, one for 2 people. Make little meals as well because there's a capacity in there that's going to work. Nice as well, isn't it?
Oh.
Delicious. There she goes. Guys, loads of you are loving this. $149. We've got about 7 minutes left, Gabs. What else can we get done? Loads of you are coming through, which is great. We're completely live tonight. Thanks for emails. It's great to have you get in touch. People have bought these for a lot of different reasons, which is why it's exciting to hear back from you. Some people have bought these for themselves because they want to cook. Other people have bought them because they're intrigued and thought, I'll give it a go. Other people have bought them for their grandparents who basically want to make it easier to cook. Bought it for their children that have just moved into a new home and they need some help cooking as well. And the best thing about it is it's a product that works brilliantly, cooks food evenly and fast, reduces the fat, and the best thing about the whole thing, it's $149. There are other competitors, we won't talk about that, Gabs, that basically have price points that run into $300, $400, $500, $600. You know, they do the same kind of thing. So, you know, for whatever reason, there's high price points. The value for money behind this Opti-Fryer is absolutely incredible. It's one of the first products we did here and one of the best selling. Thousands of these have gone. We love it. $149. Grab one whilst you can. You will not regret. Free delivery. Free delivery as well, which is great. 30, how much is it on Afterpay? $37.25, I think it is.
I'll tell you what it is. It's the cost of a takeaway chicken and a bag of chips.
It's $37.25 on Afterpay. With free delivery, you've got your money-back guarantee for peace of mind as well. It's your chance to grab something that you'll add in your kitchen and you'll love. Gabs, what's going on here?
Okay. Are you a fan of the golden arches?
Yes.
Oh, you hesitated for a minute there. Sometimes.
Well,
you don't eat there very often. When you were a kid, were you?
I don't like these pickles.
Oh, gosh. Okay, well then I'm going to do a variation for Steve. Okay.
Guys, I've got the crew food.
No, I'm going to do a Steve variation. Okay, so no, the crew food. Okay. Oh, that.
Oh, hang on, you've got cheese. You're getting me excited with cheese.
Okay, now this is the sauce. You know, from that burger. From that,
yeah.
Okay,
I know the one.
I'm going to just do this then.
Go on then.
All right, go on. He says you don't trust
A ball
me.
and sauce. I'm in. Ball and sauce.
Just go easy. It could burn. It could burn it straight out of the fry. Just go easy.
All right. Well, we'll soon find out.
Okay, go easy.
Mm-hmm.
How's that go down, Steve?
That's yummy.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Seriously.
They're the best meatballs I've had in a long, long time. Wow.
They're that good.
They were really, really juicy.
And that's the thing.
But I like them to a little bit crispy, not crispy, caramelized. What do you call it?
And this is what results you're going to get. So I didn't add any extra fat in there because there's enough natural fat in that there was a bit of pork and a bit of beef mince. Now,
in the meat already, yeah.
If you're doing, say, Thai fish balls and you're doing fish that you'd blended in your food processor, you would need to put a teaspoon of oil because that's what needs to fry up. But that's it. But the excess will drip through. Now, Steve.
Hello.
I know you don't like pickles. I'm not going to make you eat it. I'm not going to make you eat it. But
not with the pickle.
You wait until the crew try this. They're going to go.
The crew will love these. Get your mitts off the rest. But you know, we've got another hour to do. The next show is going to be about 20 minutes delayed. Just so you know, we'll just run the Christmas promo. Me as an elf, run that. That'll keep everyone happy.
All right, I'll put the jar of you don't like these. I don't know why you don't like them. They are.
I don't dislike them. I just don't like them.
You don't dislike them. I just don't like them. No, if you don't dislike them, you just don't like them.
Yeah.
You dislike them.
You can stick them. I don't want them, but it's fine.
You're being polite to me. Oh, Steve.
What's over here?
Okay, we're not 10 minutes. We've got 3 minutes to go.
3 minutes to go.
We needed 10 minutes and we only had... Okay, so we are 6 minutes in to getting this pork belly done. 6 minutes.
I've done loads of this. I've done loads of this in the Opti-Fryer.
Oh my God, it's the bomb.
It's so good.
Bomb. It's absolutely divine. Okay.
So good. You know, I can't believe how much food we've done.
Lots. Yeah, we've done lots.
You've done. We're dancing again. All right.
We've got 4
Within
now.
an hour, you've been able to cook.
Balsamic on top of that. Because that's going to be like a Chrissy Day salad that I'm going to put on the table.
That looks delicious.
And that is, it looks sensational, but it tastes sensational.
What's this?
Have you ever had those?
Is it like a...
Fried shallot, try one.
Oh, my...
They just add that boom.
I love those.
Yeah.
I love those.
Well, let's not be shy. We'll just put a few on.
Chuck 'em in.
There we go. Okay.
All right. What else we got?
Steve, we've got 2.5
Right.
minutes to go, and we've got 2 things left. One of them is your wings.
My wings.
And one
Oh,
of them
gosh.
is my ribs.
Ribs.
Your
That might need a
wings
few more
and
minutes.
my ribs, Steve.
Yeah. Was it? My wings and your ribs. Yeah, there's a show there somewhere. Razzle dazzle them. Right, $149. We haven't got long left, guys. Our live show is amazing tonight, and the fact we're bringing you an amazing product which we know you'll love. What's going on here?
Look at my ribs.
I love them.
Boom, baby.
Love them.
Boom, baby.
That
so
is
they were
delicious.
fresh lamb ribs with a smoky barbecue sauce. And
Wow.
look, 8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah. And we've also got my wings. That might need a bit longer. Should we have a quick
Check out
look?
your wingy wings.
All right. Here we... Oh,
Stevie.
hello.
Hello, my friend.
Ding dong.
Shall we put a bit of this because you like
Yeah,
it? Let's
go.
do that. Because I know now what you like and what you dislike.
You know what I like.
You don't not like pickles.
I
You
don't
just
want your
like
pickles.
them.
No, they're just horrid. But I do like the spring onions. Don't get offended.
I'm not offended. I didn't make them. I just bought them. Now I can't have sausages. I've got to dress up these sausages. They just look terrible.
I know. I did chuck them out quite abruptly.
No, look, sorry.
That's fair enough.
Christmas party time of year.
Yep.
Look, you might
Make
just
things
wanna-
look good. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Cut them up and put a
It's all
little
about
toothpick-
presentation.
Yep. And I'll put a little bit of zhuzh on them, and they'll come up a treat. Little toothpicks.
Yep.
And away we'll go. You'll be
I
able
love
to
that.
pass those around without having to worry about plates. And they'll be like little mini meatballs.
They are. Right, guys, we're about to say goodbye for this hour. We want you to enjoy one of these Opti-Fryers as much as everyone else that's got one, whether it's the other brand or otherwise. It's your chance to get something that's at a great low price, incredible low price, $199. Forget about that. $50 saving, $149 free gift as well. You get the measuring cups and the spoons, and it's yours with free delivery for $149 or afterpays. It's $37.25. Money back guarantee, amazing deal, and free delivery as well. It's probably one of the best deals you'll get with us here at Openshop, and we would love you to enjoy it.
Treat yourself.
Look at those gabs.
Treat yourself.
Thank you, my love.
Beautiful results. Thank you.
In 5 minutes, we're over on that set.
over there.
Stay with us.
Yeah.
More live shows after this.